Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dog, giving them all just like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, said listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Oh, yeah, man. Got a radio show. Do you understand that? I'm telling you, God been big in my life. I'm not going to kid you. I'm telling you, and he'll do the same thing for you. God is a gentleman. You know, I want to point that out to you. God is an absolute gentleman. He will not come in unless he's invited. He don't just barge into your life. He gives us the power of choice. You know, if you say you got it, I don't need you, he let you have it. If you say, I need you, come see about me, he right there. It's just a real simple thing, man. So I always say to people this, if you've gotten yourself into something, and please know I have. Man, see, that's why I'm so adamant about it. Because I've gotten myself in some circumstances and positions in my life. And boy, let me tell you something. I've had some low moments, man. I've had some moments where I did not know what to do. I didn't know what was next. I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't have no more ideas. I was stuck. I thought a couple of times, well, might not make it past this one. But then if I don't make it past it, what's going to happen? And then I held on to this little thing that my mother kept talking to me about. She said, sometimes, son, when you ain't got nothing else in you, just hope. She said, just hope it'll be all right. You know, and what I've learned in my life is that hope is the beginning of faith. Hope is just, is there a possibility out there for me? I sure hope something happened. See, hope is okay, man. Because like I say, for me, the way I've lived my life, hope was the beginning of faith. It was just the idea. It's just the thought that something could change for me, that something could be a little bit different for me, that maybe, man, just maybe, for some reason, I could be saved. I could be rescued. Things could turn around. It could head in the other direction. Maybe I could quit messing up. Maybe somebody will forgive me. Maybe somebody will just say, all right, I don't know. But I can't count the times I've been in that position. But then once I hope a little bit, and then I remember also my mother, because she was a Sunday school teacher. She taught me the most valuable lesson I've ever learned in my life. Nothing has been greater in my life than my faith. She taught me to pray. Mama used to say, when it get real dark for you, son, prayer changes things. She said, when you seem like you lost and you can't find your way, stop and pray. She said, because prayer changes things. You know, when you get a point in your life when you've done all you can do and you can't do no more and you just don't know what to do next, she said, stop, son, pray. And combine that prayer with that hope that you got. She said, because that hope is the beginning of faith. She said, if you pray just hoping, she said, if God come through for you, that'll give you confidence that he can do it again. And then after a while, you quit hoping. She said, and you start believing. She said, and that's when you're on to something. If you can turn that hope into belief, that hope into faith, the ability to believe in something that you can't see. But the key, though, to faith is you're believing in something that you can't see. See, hoping a little bit different from me. Now, I'm pretty sure, like I say oftentimes, I tell a lot of people who can explain this thing a lot better than I can to you. But just from my side of it, being as real as I can be with you, see, hope helps, man. If you ain't strong enough to have faith, have hope. And then if you pray with some hope and God answers your prayer, then that hope gains a little confidence. And after a while, that confidence becomes faith. Now it ain't just hoping, but I'm believing. I'm believing in something that I cannot see. Faith has been the key to my entire existence, even when I didn't have any. It was faith as I look back on it that has gotten me here. And not just faith, but my faith. See, you will only get to where you're going in your life based on your faith. See, a lot of people get the word faith confused. Like, what's your faith? And then they start going down this whole list of all these different religions out here. But really, in essence, man, when I talk to people about faith, I'm talking to you about your belief. How much do you believe in the unseen? How much do you believe in the things you can't see? How much do you believe in the impossible? How much do you believe? See, because faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. Faith is the core of all that is happening to me today. It is the faith that I have in my relationship with God that enables me to just oftentimes, if I stay on the right course and believe a certain way and act a certain way, his blessings just pour. They just come. And it comes in a lot of little ways, too, I've started to notice. See, it ain't just, a lot of people think blessings is money. Nah, man, that ain't it. It's coverage. It's every time my plane lands safe. It's every time they predict bad weather and I get up in the sky and it don't be no bad weather. You know, this is favor. These are blessings that get poured out to me. Somebody call me and offer me something. Not money, but an opportunity. You know, somebody say, hey, man, I don't know, but I sent this to you. I thought you might be interested in it. Somebody will send me a scripture or somebody will send me something. That's favor. And it always comes at a time when I need it the most. That's favor. That's pouring out blessings. Now, I'm also the recipient of a lot of other blessings, too. You know, I've been blessed with health. That's amazing blessing, man. I've been blessed with a spirit of not quitting. I've been blessed with the ability to shoulder huge amounts of responsibility. See, blessings come a lot of ways. But once you tie into God, once you tie in and you start doing the best you can do, and you start asking for him to make you a better person, to help shape and mold you into the kind of man or person that he wants you to be, you'd be amazed what God can do with you, man, if you just invite him in and allow him to be a part of your life. I mean, what you got to lose out there? Come on. If you're sitting in the cell this morning, why would you not change? I watch these shows about men locked up all the time who wait and they get in their 40s and they decide, man, I'm tired of this. I've lived most of my life behind these bars. When I get out this time, man, I'm going to get it right. Why you got to wait till you 40? I mean, when you're 40, it's cool. Get yourself together whenever it happens. But, man, do you know that you were not created to live behind bars? God didn't make you that way. But if you've gotten yourself into that position, though, see, now you got to do the best you can. But ain't no need to looking at God being mad at it. We done made all of our decisions, got us to where we at today. You have a chance to turn your life around with a relationship with God. What you waiting on? Are you going to just keep doing it like that, huh? Really? Come on, man. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you not allow God to be a part of your life so you can get to where he wants you to be? God got some big plans for you. If he didn't, you wouldn't keep waking up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all around the world, you are listening to the baddest morning show in the land, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah.
Today's show is dedicated to those of us who are tall.
Wow. What?
Okay.
Wow, you leave somebody out. This is mean.
What's this about?
Carla, how you doing this morning?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you for the show dedication, Steve.
Hey, Anthony, how you feeling?
I'm feeling damn good because I'm tall.
Good. Shirley, you would be considered tall in the girl family. How you doing?
Yes, Steve. Good morning to you. How you
We
doing?
would have to put you amongst the tall.
Okay, I'll take it. In my mind, I'm so very tall.
Jay, Carla, Shirley, good to have y'all here. The rest of y'all,
Thank you.
well, yeah,
Well,
it covers
what?
us.
Yeah. And Junior.
Junior?
Junior ain't tall.
Junior ain't tall.
Well, he's taller than
No,
you
good
know
damn
who.
well he ain't.
No, he's not.
No, he's not tall at all.
Why are we dedicating this today to tall? Why is that?
Hey, dog, we
Because
dedicated
it's
to
our
show
day.
the
Every
Yeah,
day,
you-
yeah.
You
You
didn't
got,
say
you got a
anything.
fool day, remember? Yeah, ignorant day.
Ignorant day, you had stupid day, you had short day.
We've
Not-
had a lot of days. Donut maker day,
Yeah.
everything. Cubicle worker day. We've had a lot of days. And today is for the tall people.
You got another one coming up too. Cause one day this week I'm gonna dedicate the show to people that buy a lot of used stuff.
That's the way you start the show, Steve.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to get a good morning then.
Well, we was getting to y'all.
Whatever.
Morning, Junior.
Morning, Unc.
Oh,
My little short
a
ass over
little
here.
bit I see. That's how they speak. They speak short. Watch this. Tommy, what's up, man?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Very short. That was a short response.
was
Yeah,
short
very short. Very short.
You know, there's a debate going on. Well, let's just find out.
There's no debate.
Tommy, is Junior
Do
taller
it
than
matter?
you? Oh, so he is taller.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you guys
He
that.
is.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Morning, everybody.
Perk it up, baby. Perk it up.
I'm over here.
Come over here with the tall people. Stand tall, baby. Stand tall.
Just barely made it, but I'm here.
But you made it, though. You made
It's
it.
good to be in the house of the Lord today, ain't it?
Oh, you got a
Amen.
testimony now.
Amen
Yeah.
again.
I got tall
So,
expectations.
Junior,
What's up, Unc?
Tommy not taller than you?
Mm-mm. Nah,
Yes.
I pulled some lint off the top of his head the other day.
Looking out for your boy. He didn't even know it was up there.
I said, dog, you got something right here, man. Hold on, let me get that.
You doing
See,
too
that's
much.
what friends are for.
Man, I'm just helping
Right.
you with your little short ass.
Oh my God.
What's wrong, nephew? You
I
mad
just
at-
it's always height on this show. It's always about height. Who tall? Who ain't tall? Who? It's why can't it be about intelligence?
Because you ain't got
Okay,
like that
wait a
either.
minute. Okay, let's do that one then.
Well, damn, you out again.
Yes.
By yourself.
Okay, then stupidity.
What other?
How can we can't have something?
We
about
done had
stupidity?
that.
We already did that. You had a whole
That was a
day.
good day for you.
Yeah,
When-
Jay
when-
just
when-
said-
Dog, we'll be
Okay,
back.
when-
We got more.
when
We'll
is-
think of something. 30 something funny coming.
Truth be told,
Oh,
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are with something funny. Come on, Junior, with Truth Be Told.
Oh my
You
God!
gotta do it.
Oh my God! Do I? Oh my
You're
God!
all selfish.
Oh my! Listen, Shirley, I'm so happy right now. I really am. I mean, the truth be told, I'm tall.
Oh, God.
That's your truth
I
be
didn't
told.
make it.
Not tall.
No, I'm tall. I don't need no help getting nothing off the counters. Now, all of us on this show can't say that. Some of us have to go get the step ladder on the side of the refrigerator to get up there. I don't have to do that.
You let 3 people make you think you tall.
I am
You're not
tall.
tall.
I'm in there. Let me tell you the most tall stuff I do. Stuff at the top of the closet, like shoes. I get that.
You get that.
I get that, no problem. I ain't got no problem getting none of that. Everybody on screwing in light bulbs, no problem. I'm
You're not
tall.
tall.
I can do that. Now everybody on this show,
I
95%
can
of
put a
us.
light bulb in, boy.
95% of us can do that. Not 100%, but 95% good. I'm just saying. I like getting stuff out the freezer at the top.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can go in there and get a pack of meat out the top of the freezer.
I can get meat out of a...
Pack of meat.
What's up,
Tommy can put a light bulb in.
Thank
easy
you.
bake oven?
Thank- I know it's in the ceiling,
It ain't
boy.
one in the ceiling.
It just had to be a night light.
You got...
Plug
here
in
we go.
night light.
It got to go in at the bottom. But then he got to get up here where I am. Tommy like, man, don't worry about that. I got tall shoulders for you to stand on if you need help. And I love you, man, with your little short behind. You all right?
Shut up.
No. You made a mistake. His behind ain't short. That's the tallest thing.
Can he get in the tall
I ain't
club
gonna do
now?
this with y'all.
Can he get in the tall club
We
now?
got tall ass.
Those little legs.
Man, you little hunchback of Notre Dame booty.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He was a little-
Hey.
He was a little short with us doing that segment,
He
wasn't
was.
he?
He was. Man, don't be about time. One day, Tommy. One day, man. One day.
Okay.
Say one day, man.
You know, they sell these things you can put in the shoes and make you know, the
Oh,
insole.
lifts.
Live.
Oh,
See
lift.
that? Yeah, it give you like another couple inches, actually.
Still short.
A couple more inches. Oh,
You
man.
get 2 inches, you still short. I lose 2 inches, I'm still tall.
Yeah, you put those in the shoe, but your heel is sticking at the back of your shoe. It looks real.
Yeah.
Man, your shoe about to come off.
Keep walking.
All right, come on, Jay. Explain this next bit to us,
All
please.
right, everybody know about black
exploitation.
exploitation movies. They used to use
Yeah.
some phrases in these movies that they don't use anymore. And I said, bring them back. Bring them back. Find some place to put them.
You really want them back?
Bring them. They were great phrases, Carla. They were great phrases. You understood what was going on when you heard these phrases.
So you think it'll work in today's movie?
Yes, yes.
Like, give us an example.
Like on
Jay.
Power. Wouldn't you like to see on Power if they said, oh, jive turkey?
Yes. Ghost. Ghost calls
Ghost
Kane
said-
a jive turkey.
Look at here, you jive turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, we want 50 Cent to say, right on, brother, right on.
Right on. Like,
Right on with the right on.
right on with the right on.
Yeah. You got it? Yeah.
Don't move, sucker.
Don't move, sucker. Wouldn't that fit on Gold on
Game of Thrones?
On Game of Thrones. That fit right in there. Say it again, Steve.
Don't move, sucker.
On
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I like that.
Tyrion.
I like it.
You like it?
Or like on Empire.
Uh-huh.
Like Empire, you going down, punk. You going down. Lucius Lines, you going down, punk. Fit right on there.
You got one, Shirley? You got one? I know you
Well,
got
okay,
one.
like on Ray Donovan, one of my favorites. You know, we all love Ray Donovan. The man is holding me back.
I like that.
Anybody saying that?
They ever find out who the man was?
Just you saying duh.
Yeah.
The man.
The man.
Holding me back.
Yeah, I like
I got
that.
one.
What
I
you
got
got? What
one.
you got?
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Nene telling Candy, you dig?
You dig?
You understand? You understand?
I don't really.
That
That's
ain't got
you,
to come
Steve.
back from me.
It's already
It
here.
never went away.
How about this one? Give me some skin, brother.
Why you gotta say it in the pimp voice?
I would like to see that on L.A. Law. That would fit right good on L.A. Law. Give me some skin.
So on Law and Order, it's cool to say, oh man, that's a bad mama jamma.
That's a
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. But like on Dancing with the Stars, if somebody gets a low score, I'm one of the judges. It's all right, sugar. It's all right. It's all right, sugar. That'll work. That'll work.
Right on.
I love
Right on with the right on.
Yeah. I think we can make these work, Jay.
I think they could come
I see your
Come
point,
back.
Jay. I
They
see
could
your
make a
point.
You got another one, Steve? You got another one?
Man, 'cause all I got to do is call my brother.
Because they never went out of there.
I think our favorite.
When he
My
talking to
favorite.
him, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? You dig? Everything. What's copacetic, partner?
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
copacetic, chilling.
How about this
Ice
one?
water,
Chilling
man.
like a villain.
I can't call it because I might spoil it.
Ooh.
Why it sound like we all in chess
I
king?
don't know.
It's on like popcorn.
My favorite one is still, though, Ghost. Jive Turkey.
Jive turkey, man.
On Power. If
Bring
they say that
them
one
all
time.
back. Bring them back, man.
Or Tasha can say it to Ghost about Angela. You jack turkey. Man.
On a Greenleaf, don't move, sucker. Don't
Yeah.
move.
I love that show.
That's my show, man.
You old fish-eyed fool.
No, you didn't. Yes.
Oh, Jay, you should do Fix Your Life.
Yeah.
Young.
Big show. Oh, yeah. Big show.
Hold your brother, you fish-eyed fool.
Yeah. Coming up next, Nephew Tommy's Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is going to be here with today's national news and headlines. But right now, it is time for the nephew with Run That Prank Back.
Your trash stink. You know your trash stink. Your trash stink.
All trash things. That's what I said. It's garbage.
Yeah. Does it smell like flowers?
Hello. Hey, I'm trying to reach Swerve.
Yeah, this me. Who it is?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm one of your neighbors, but I'm one street over from you. You over there off you at River Ranch Drive?
Yeah, that's right. Who it is?
This Rico, man. How you doing? I'm one of your neighbors on the next street over. How you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good, brother. How you get my number?
One of the neighbors on your block gave me the number, man. We was having a little situation. We wanted to reach out to you. Some stuff going on here in the neighborhood, man, and wanted to try to make you aware of it.
Well, what's going on, brother?
It seemed like well, you know, the trash man run on Tuesday,
Okay.
and Saturday.
Right.
Now, the problem is that a lot of people, I guess, since the holiday just passed, you know, a lot of people got their stuff out on the curb already.
Right.
Right. Now, the problem is that they saying, man, is that your trash is actually really, really foul. It's smelling pretty bad, and we wanted to call you, man, and see if you don't have.
Hold on. You say you calling me because you smell my trash?
Well, yeah, they say yours is the one that's really stinking, man. And if you could actually maybe put it back in the garage until Tuesday, you know.
I'm not putting no trash in no garage. That's why I put it outside. I didn't have enough room in the garage.
Okay, well, see that.
And who is everybody saying my trash thing?
Hey, listen, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, you know.
This is what I want to tell you. If everybody in the hood got a problem with my trash thing, you tell them to come take the out.
Okay, well, we've discussed that too. But listen, we don't want no trouble, man. If we can just get you to put your trash back in.
I'm not moving no trash. I pay rent over here, my brother.
Hey, we're not gonna go back and. I'm not gonna go back.
I don't give what you gonna do. I'm telling you where I pay rent at. Don't tell me to do over here.
Okay, well, listen, man. Aren't you concerned that your trash is stinking and reeking through the whole neighborhood?
I don't give a damn if who smell my trash. If they got a problem with it, tell them come take it out. Still in and stand out there.
Okay, well, that's the problem. The problem is that you took it out and you took it out too early. You shouldn't have put this out till Tuesday morning. And that's what we're going to start
Tuesday, Saturday, Monday, Friday. If I put it out there and say it out there today, come get it.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you, man.
I don't give a damn what you going to do. You ain't finna call me telling me to take my trash out. I pay rent over here.
Okay, well, hey.
How is everybody smelling my trash out of everybody on the street?
I don't know. I from my understanding, there's a couple holes in it and some food or something must have got out. I don't know if one of the rodents or a dog got in it or what the case may be. But, you know, we need to try to get your trash in the backyard or something, man.
My trash ain't going no damn well. And how come you the one, what you focusing on this? How come my next door neighbor ain't calling? How come your around the corner and you calling? Who put you up to this?
Well, everybody's smelling it. I was just fortunate enough to get your phone number. I said, well, look, I just gone and called it myself.
Well, I tell you this. You and the gave you my phone number. Tell them come take it out. Till then, it ain't going nowhere, Claire.
Okay, well, listen, let's swerve. This way we decide on in case we got to this situation with you.
What's that?
I just come over there and put the trash in your backyard until Tuesday morning. And Tuesday morning, I'll come back over there and take it out. That way, all the smell will be in your backyard and it won't be out on the...
You said you go what?
I'm going to come over there and put the trash in your backyard so the smell, that funky... I mean, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you this, man. If you come over here, you might well call the police, because that's who you gonna need if you come over here. Bring all the that had a problem saying my trash thing to come over here and take it out.
Well, hey, man, you trying to act like it don't smell, man.
I don't give a if it smell. I tell you what I do. I go out and poke Clorox on it. Would that help you out a little bit?
Okay, but see, that's not what the people in the neighborhood want. We want you to take.
I don't give a damn what they want. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. And how the did you get my phone number any damn way?
Hey, I already told you, man. I got your number from one of the neighbors on your street that said they don't want to get in the middle.
Tell me who, to the left or to the right. Tell me which one.
Okay, listen, swear. Why don't you get to the meat of the problem? The problem is your trash stink, dog.
How is my trash? How in the hell y'all pinpoint my trash out of everybody else's trash on the block? And how in the hell you smell mine?
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if your trash busted open or what the deal is. But everybody's saying it's Swerve trash that's stinking.
Listen, that's too much trash for me to be going through trying to see what thing. It's 9 bags of trash out there, and it's gonna stay out there till they come get it. And you ain't coming over here.
Okay, that's where you wrong, Swerve.
No,
I am coming over there. I'm coming over there, and I'm going to take that trash and put it in the backyard till 2. Now, if you're going to try to get in my way, whatever. But I got to go on and get this trash in the backyard.
I tell you what, bring your over here right now. I'm going to put on my shoes. I'm standing on the porch right now. Bring your around the corner. Come on, Rico, whatever your name is.
Rico. I'm Rico one street over, and I'm smelling your nasty trash, man.
Take your trash out, man. May smell, but you ain't gonna come take it out. I bet you that.
Hey, listen, Swerve. I'm gonna say this.
Swerve? Man, stop calling my name.
Excuse me?
Stop calling my name. Who the hell told you to call me Swerve? All my call me by that name.
Okay, well, hey, that's what they call you. What's wrong with me calling you Swerve?
You don't call me that name. Now, you saying my trash thing. Come over here and take the trash out.
Hey, man, I ain't nobody sitting there scared of you, Swerve. I'm trying to get the name.
Didn't I just tell you stop calling my name? Ain't no Swerve. Come over here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do.
Okay, well, hey, then it is what it is. Bottom line, I'm on my way over there to move that damn trash.
Come over here. Come over here and move it. I'm on the porch right now. Come on over here.
Meet me out by the nasty stinking trash you got.
I'm standing right next to it now.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm on my way now. And guess what I'm going to do when I get over there?
What the you ain't going to do? What you going to do?
I'm going to tell you my damn name when I get over there. My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your cousin, Reese.
Oh, man, get the out of here. Tell Reese, I'm a whoop.
Hey, man, I got to ask you something, dog. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Oh, man, don't be Harvey show, man.
There it is. Trash stink.
It's ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Garbage
really.
day. Garbage out. Hey, Carl, I only have one trash day in my neighborhood. How many you got?
2.
See that?
We have the recycle day.
We got
Oh, wow.
we got
Yeah.
one trash
doing it
day.
big.
I got one trash can. I put everything in one. I ain't separating.
But
You don't
leave yours out
recycle?
there.
Hell no,
You're
because
supposed to.
I'm not doing. I see one truck come up through there, so you are. It's trash anyway. I'm not separating it. That's not
You're
my job.
supposed to separate, Jay. What about the environment and the planet for your grandchildren?
They can do that down to the plant, okay?
Or they can sort it out.
Yeah.
How's your little grandson? That
Oh,
wants to
Never?
tell you never.
Oh,
Yeah, never.
man, I haven't seen Never in about a couple of weeks, but I did talk to him on the phone, and he wouldn't come to the phone. I could hear him in the back. Talk to your granddaddy. Never. I'm like, you know what?
Do rich people go green up?
I don't even know where my trash can is.
You ain't never seen it,
I have no idea.
Man, this man got that money.
Man, that's money right there.
That's money. I ain't seen
Don't
it.
even know where it is.
No, I ain't been to my trash can. I don't know where it is.
Who takes your trash out?
Somebody. Yeah, the trash fairy comes in. I don't know what happened.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here's something interesting we found. Here's a question. What would someone learn about you by looking through your phone?
Ooh.
Nephew
God.
Tommy. Your name sticks out in this one, nephew.
Yeah.
So what do you say we swap phones and then we discuss what they found in each other's phones? Well,
We're not swapping no
found.
phone. Who wrote this? Who did this?
I
One of
did.
them
That was a
girls?
great story
Story for Shirley.
No, this ain't no great story. This is ignorant. No, we're not doing this.
Awesome. Yes, we are. People can
No,
learn a
y'all
lot
trying to
about
break
each
up a
other.
happy home. Y'all gonna quit this.
Give me your phone, nephew.
Never.
How much would someone know about you just by looking through your phone? That's a question for you, Tommy. What's the first thing they realize about you?
That I like a lot of stuff naked. When people call, they picture pop up naked. It's a lot of naked go on over here. So that if you just want to know without looking, naked. Now, what else you need to know?
Steve?
Well, to be honest with you,
Uh-huh.
you would see a lot of motivational stuff,
Okay.
dreams, aspirational stuff, inspirational stuff, motivational stuff. You really would. I wouldn't have a problem if a person saw my phone.
Okay, 10 years ago, Steve.
Could we swap
No
phones?
way. You couldn't touch this damn phone. 12 years, boy? Let me tell you something to you. Get your hands up. What? Slept
Junior.
with it duct taped to my thigh.
Oh, that's painful, duct.
You know it's bad when you got your phone in the shower with you in a Ziploc bag.
Wow.
That's too much.
You gotta take this.
Ain't nobody got to do all that to have a phone.
Junior,
And I
what
had
am I going to learn
multiple
about you?
phones back then. Shirley, remember I'd have my phones on the desk at work?
Yes.
I had three phones.
Yes.
3 phones.
Three
Yeah,
phones.
Why you need
He was
3
Batman now.
For
He was
A, B,
Batman.
and C.
I
No.
had way too much going on back in my life.
What am I going to find out about you, Junior, if I get your phone?
Oh, that I know a lot of single women. A lot of phone numbers in this phone. I'm gonna tell you that right. He called a lot of them.
Are they all coming through?
Not all of them. If I get, that's why I so many of them. I just get one. I get one. I be good.
So ignorant.
You coming through today? I'm not gonna make it. Okay, cool. I'll call you back. Hey, how you doing today? You coming through today? No, I'm busy. Right? Okay, thank you. It's nice talking to you.
All right, Jay.
Oh, what you gonna learn about me?
What am I going to learn about you?
First of all, you're gonna see a lot of low light videos. Very low. The light is really. You're not gonna be able to make out what's really going on. Now the sound is great.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to hear. Oh, Father God. Oh, my knee can't go like that. But you're not gonna be able to see because the light is very low.
I hate him.
The light is, it's almost no light. But you know what? Sometimes I record, I just go for sound. I mean, I just want sound.
You just want audio?
I don't really need visual, you know? Just to recapture that moment in audio. You know what I'm saying? But the light is real low on a lot of my videos. A lot. You like, I think I see somebody's butt. I don't know what is that. What the hell is that? Is that a house or what the hell
Is it a house or a butt? Oh my God.
You don't know who just walked by, Tammy?
Somebody just, what the hell?
All right, this is a crazy transition right here, but Steve, please introduce Miss Ann. Sorry, Miss Ann.
We're going to breathe a little bit, then we're going to introduce Miss Ann. Not
Sorry.
letting her walk in on this foolishness.
Ask her for her
1001,
phone. Yeah.
1002, 1003, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. And I'm not telling. Okay. Good morning, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. All right, that was the chairman of the Senate Finance Committee, Orrin Hatch, yesterday attempting to maintain order on Capitol Hill, where protesters in wheelchairs interrupted a hearing on the GOP's latest health care proposal. They were shouting things like no cuts to Medicaid and save our liberty. The disabled demonstrators eventually forcibly removed from the hearing room by Capitol Hill police. The Republican bill seeks to replace Obamacare by lumping Medicaid dollars into block grants to be redistributed to the states. In other words, the states would then be able to do what they want with the money. At last word, 3 GOP senators were voting against the measure, which effectively sinks it if they do not change their minds. The White House is refusing to accept the charge that President Trump is failing to respect the constitutional right to free speech by disparaging NFL players who kneel as a form of protest during the national anthem. White House spokesperson Sarah Huckabee Sanders says that the president is not attacking the NFL. She insists he's not.
He's not emphasizing sports. You're missing the entire purpose of the message. He's emphasizing something that should be unifying. Celebrating and promoting patriotism in our country is something that should bring everybody together.
Well, Trump suggested that people boycott the league's games, and he tweeted that such displays or protests would not be seen at NASCAR events. Now, critics warn that Trump appears to be stoking racial tensions again, since many of the people involved in NASCAR, not all, but many, have been accused of racism in the past. In fact, when then First Lady Michelle Obama made an appearance at a NASCAR event a few years ago, you may remember she was rudely treated and booed by most in the virtually white crowd. By the way, Trump may not like this. A 97-year-old World War II veteran in Missouri posed for a picture over the weekend taking a knee. John Middlemass is white. He says he took the picture to spread the message of love. Referring to the NFL, John Middlemass says, quote, those kids have every right to protest. His grandson posted the photo online, and it has gone viral. Target, now the latest retailer to announce that its base rate of pay is going to be raised little by little to $15 an hour by the end of 2020. Target says it's going to begin raising its minimum wage next month. And today is National Voter Registration Day. Remember that, folks, and National Better Breakfast Day. Have an egg on me. This has been Ann Tripp. We'll be back with Eugene the Butterfly at 20 minutes after the hour. Stay tuned to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, introduce Jay so Jay can introduce the butterfly.
Ladies and gentlemen.
How do you know the butterfly? 'Cause I do. Come on now.
Jay.
Do you know the butterfly? 'Cause I do. Everybody sing. Do you know the butterfly?
'Cause I do.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Stephen Harvey, Shirley Carla Jr., J. Anthony Brown. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much. That was the way I want my intro done. Good morning to everyone. Listen, I have come up with the latest thing that I'm getting ready to do, and I hope all you all can get behind me. I really want y'all to get behind me on this one. Oh, my God. I am creating my own bed and breakfast.
Why is that funny, Jay?
I am. It's only going to be like 6 rooms. But, you know, it'll be a kitchen where you can come in there, you can have your breakfast and stuff. But anyway, it's a bed and breakfast. And I want all of you all to be at my grand opening. What I really need is a title for the building.
Oh, the name?
I don't know if I want a name. I don't know if I want it to be Eugene's Bed and Breakfast or Butterfly Bed and Breakfast or, you know.
Butterfly. I like
Butterfly. I just want something that's going to be catchy. But I want all of you all to come do the first night at my bed and breakfast.
Why don't you call it the pork butt bed and breakfast?
Now, why am I do pork butt? That's not. That don't even sound healthy.
When you greet people, they'll get the idea. Oh, that's where he got the name from. Okay.
Shut up, Julie.
Oh, my God.
Stupid. Seriously, Shirley, give me a name. What do you think?
I love the 3 B's, butterfly, bed, and breakfast. I love
Thank
that.
you, Butterfly Bed.
Yeah.
So, Carla, you have any ideas?
I want something with a butterfly in it.
Now, you know, I'm a
butterfly.
particular, you know, the name of my butterfly, type of butterfly I am, pussycat swallowtail. So, I don't know if that could be a part of it. But that's going to be
not for me, not my
the pussycat. The pussycat.
No, I'd never stop there.
No, you might want to keep going around.
Sounds like a strip club.
Yeah, I got a name.
What you
Come
got?
on, Junior. Junior, be nice. Junior, be nice.
It's a really good stomachs.
Stomach, bed, and rat. That's not.
But you gonna come and get full?
I got a great name for you. I'm not.
Okay, let me hear it, J. Anthony.
It's not no foolishness. Butterflies sleep and eat.
Sleeping.
Oh.
Sleep and eat.
Butterflies sleep and eat.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
Stephen, do
cool.
you
I
have
like
one?
that,
Before
Jay.
we go.
Yeah.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
it. You just shot it down.
Stephen, do you have one for me?
I told it to you.
No, not pork butt, Steve.
Okay, well, how about Porky's? Porky's bed.
Why you can't never get behind me on something? Why you can't? You can never get behind me.
I'm trying to give you a shot because a lot of people are already behind you. So why would I get back there? It's Porky.
Hey, we gotta go. It's Comedy Roulette coming up at 34 after the hour. And we'll be back with that.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for Comedy Roulette with Steve, Jay, Tommy, and Junior. Come on, Jay, quickly set this one up.
Every week it's the same thing. You test our comedy ability.
Yeah.
Put 5 subjects on the wheel where the wheel stop. We'll let it rip because that's what we do, baby. Yeah.
All right. And here are the 5 subjects. Thank you, Jay. Number 1, people who don't like plantains.
That's me. That's me. Don't
bananas.
put that on my plate. That is not a banana.
All right, number 2, stop lying. You're smoking something.
I like that.
I know him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, number 3, whiskey breath.
Yeah.
4, people who get on other people's nerves. That's number 4.
Yeah.
And number 5, I thought they were dead already. I thought they were dead
Let's
already.
do that one. That's Shirley right there. That's Shirley.
I thought it was dead already.
She say that all the time.
All right.
Spin the wheel.
Come on, let's go with the wheel. See where it stops.
Dead already. Dead already.
Uh-oh.
What you got?
Stop lying. You smoking something.
Let me start this off. I know you smoking something. We've been at this light for an hour and a half. It has changed, and you ain't moved. Everybody is passing us, and we still sitting here.
Yeah.
And you got that dazed look on your face. You on something. Don't tell me you ain't on nothing, right?
No. I know exactly what you mean. Some of these people in my family. Somebody got on the phone with me and said, I'm 36 months pregnant. I said, hey, I know you smoke something. That baby 3. Okay, put the phone to your stomach. Let me talk to this baby. I know you smoke something.
Hold on. I asked you who you went to the party with, and you said it was you and Scooby-Doo. You smoking something. You really smoking something.
You on something, man.
You leave out somebody's house. And you get to the stairway and you head down the steps and you look back and your boy just standing there looking at them steps and you gotta go, come on, dog, it's just some steps. Come on, dog, these is just steps. You keep it down. Man, what the hell going on?
Yeah.
Yo, no, I had a dude do that one time. Just stopped at the step. I said, boy, your ass so high. Come on. Man, it's like mountain. No, come on.
You ain't high, but your eyes are crimson red. Really? Really? You ain't smoking nothing?
Nothing.
Your eyes are crimson red. You smoking something, man.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, they really smoking something. When they been missing for 2 weeks, and they come back like they just left 15 minutes ago. Okay, no, you smoke something. Where you been? Everybody looking for you. I know they smoking, cause they always show up right before the holiday. Smoke something.
No, here it is. When you decide you're going to wash your hair, you go in the bathroom. There's a sink there. There is a bathtub there. Why are you in the toilet shampooing your hair? Yeah, dog, you smoking something.
You smoking something.
What are they on?
Yeah.
Okay, come on,
You
Steve.
sitting around with your boys talking. He wait till everybody get through and he say, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go on and buy that new Bugatti.
Oh, yeah.
The $1 million car? The $1 million car?
You can afford that. Is a cool million.
Got it. He's smoking something.
You tell me you ain't smoking them, but there's a lot of little dots, little burn holes on everything you own. Everything. You take one shirt out, it's got burn holes on it. You pull another shirt out, it's got burn holes on it.
Yeah.
Your car seat, burn holes everywhere. But you ain't smoking that.
I got one for you. This how you know you're smoking. Man, Janet Jackson came to see my place.
Okay. He was there, man.
I ain't got a picture of that.
We'll be back with Nephew Tommy's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it'll be time for today's Strawberry Letter. But first, it's the nephew with the prank phone call.
You married your brother.
Say what?
Huh?
Say what now?
I'm going to call him and talk to both of them. You married your brother. I'm just saying. Put seatbelt on. I'm just saying. You married your brother.
I fear for your life at this point. I'm just telling you.
That's it.
Gotta be said like that.
But you pranking people, though?
No, I'm like, what?
Yes, Carla. It's an emotional moment. What? Here it is.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carmen, please.
this is she.
Hi, Carmen. My name is Keith. I'm calling you from Insurance Group.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Good. You and your husband, what is it? Harvey? Harvey, is that right?
Yes, it's Harvey.
Okay, you guys actually put applications and actually went in and got your physicals done for life insurance, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, I actually am calling you from the insurance group. I have you all's lab results and everything as far as your physicals and blood tests and things of that nature. Is there any way I could possibly talk to both of you guys at the same time, you and Harvey? Is that possible?
Well, sure. He's at work right now, but I can get him on the phone.
Okay, it would be it'd be kind of easy if I kind of explained everything to both of you guys at the same time. If that's okay?
Okay, something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I mean, I think I need to just try to bring a few things to you guys' attention, but I think, after that, it's pretty much you guys' decision on what you do. But I just wanted to let you know a few things about, the results and things of that nature, life insurance, the whole 9 yards, okay?
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey, sweetheart.
Look, I got the insurance people on the line. They want to get both of us on the phone to talk to us about the insurance stuff.
Oh, cool. Good.
Hey, Harvey, how you doing? This is Keith from Insurance Group. How are you?
Hey, good. What's happening, Keith?
Good. Listen, I want to give you guys a call and kind of follow up. You guys did physicals and blood tests and the whole 9 yards, and I want to give you guys a call. It's kind of better if I talk to both of you guys at the same time. So do you have a minute that we can actually use to kind of get some of this information out to you?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm on a little break right now. I'm good.
Okay, great. First of all, we've gotten all your lab results back, everything, and I kind of got a few questions for you guys that I'm a little puzzled on. How long have you guys actually been married?
Well, we've been together about 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years. Okay, now, prior to being married 3 years, how long did you guys know each other before you got married?
What you say, babe? About 5 6 years?
Yeah, about 6 years.
Okay. You guys have been knowing each other pretty close to 9 years now.
All together, yeah.
Okay. Are you actually from the same hometowns? You grew up in the same hometown?
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up. I'm sorry. Is this question? Is this about the insurance or?
Well, there's a few things that's actually puzzling, Carmen, that we need to. This is some news I actually didn't want to bring you guys, but I have to actually give you this news. looking at our records, looking at all the test results, and let me be the first to tell you that we run these results over and over and over, trying to make sure we are completely 115, 20% right, okay?
What's the problem with the test?
Well, looking at our test, guys, Harvey, Carmen, it's indicating that you guys are related. And 9 times out of 10, you guys are siblings.
What?
Hold on, man. What?
I understand the shock. It took everything I had to make this phone call. I did not want to make it. But looking at our records, and we went over these records over and over, and the blood work tells us that you guys are actually siblings.
Man.
Don't make no
You
sense.
kidding. Oh, what the
Are you serious?
Ma'am, I'm
me and
very
my
serious.
wife, you know
I
that,
would not.
right?
This is not a laughing matter, not a joking matter. You know, like I said, I did not want to call with this information.
Well,
But
you did make the call, man.
Look, you need to go
Honestly.
back. I don't know what you need to go back and double check your records or something because we've been married 3 years.
Check with the lab, man. Can you check with the lab and like call us back to let us know they made a
what,
mistake?
Harvey, and I knew those questions would come up, and we went over it. We went over it and over it and over it.
Well, y'all need to go over it again because that don't make no damn sense.
Hold on, baby. I got this. You make the call, and this gotta be wrong. So what you need to do is make another call and call the lab and call us back and let us know that you either thought they made a mistake or something. You talking about me and my wife?
And I understand it, Harvey. Harvey, let me ask you this: is it possible, you know? And this is just a question: is it possible that your dad and maybe her mom maybe knew each other at some point? And
what the you saying about my mom and dad?
That's some straight. Look, you need to go back and do whatever you need to do. But I tell you what, you say some like that again, I tell you my baby's gonna be coming down that beach for saying some like that.
Yeah, hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Baby, hold on, baby. I got this. Baby, hold on. I got it, baby. I got it. How you gonna call me with this? Where you from? I don't know where you from. People do like that, but that ain't
all I'm doing, sir, is bringing you the results.
Why don't you bring me the results in person, and I bet I whoop your.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, sir, even if you beat the messenger, at the end of the day, that's still your sister.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna whoop your. Look, I don't care what the you talking about. He ain't my damn brother.
I'm gonna find out where the you are, whatever cubicle you in. You gonna call me talking about we brother and sister. It's my wife.
I understand that, sir. But somewhere down the line, somebody made a mistake, and you guys, a brother and sister, got married. I'm not at fault for that.
Well, let me tell you this. Don't you make the mistake of calling either one of these numbers again in your life.
Sir, I got one more test result I do need to give you.
Oh, you got more test results.
Okay, all what you've been talking about, Ben. What else you got to say now? That's gonna be worse than this.
The only other test result I have, ma'am, is that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
I told you ain't like her.
Wait till when
I told you.
Hey, I got one more thing I got to ask both of y'all. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What y'all think?
You find that thing they really like, and you go there. That's what you do, huh? You find what they really like, and you go right in on that.
Right on in there. I'm going to tell you what you're going to like. Tonight, I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with the stage play Mama's Boy. Tickets on sale right now at all Ticketmaster outlets. That is tonight, Thursday night, Macon, Georgia. Friday, Biloxi, Mississippi. Saturday, Jackson, Mississippi. The nephew is on tour. Stage play. I'm doing what I like to do. Yeah. Mama's
It's going well.
It's going real good. Real good.
People are loving it.
Yeah.
And they clap when I come out. So.
Except for that time. We talked about that yesterday.
Long
Yeah, we
pause.
did.
It's a
We
long
talked about
pause.
this yesterday. Yeah.
That's another way to tell you this.
When you back at Comedy Roulette, when you expect everybody to clap for you when you walk out.
They just clapping for your ass. They've been clapping the whole damn play long.
And Jay already told you. Come on, Jay.
One more seat cover up there. One more. We've got to finish this damn play, people.
Oh, because they're throwing underwear. They're doing it all when nephew Tommy walks out on stage.
Oh, it's the most. It's the most.
Standing ovation, nephew.
Yes,
You getting that?
yes.
Standing O.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Good
now.
job. Congratulations.
We got to fly out to see it, Carla. We do.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all,
Road trip.
If Carla, Shirley, and
Call
Mama
for you
don't get
go.
on a plane and come see me, Uncle Steve, won't you let them use your plane to come see my plane?
We on the air. Don't make
Okay, we have to go. We'll be right back. And then it's Strawberry Letter.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today's Strawberry Letter is up next, and it's a good one. But first, today, Steve, question for you. Do you sometimes reflect on different stages in your life and you think about how happy you were at the time? When was the happiest time of your life? I have to ask you that. And what were you doing at the time? And
You ask
how,
me
how
right
do you
now?
think? Yeah.
The
best
happiest time of my life is now.
Oh, good.
That's good.
That's a great
Good
answer. That's a
No,
great
for real.
answer.
I mean, without a doubt, the happiest time of my life is right now.
Tommy, when was your happiest time?
15. Reggie, go read. Good God Almighty.
15 years old is your happiest
Oh,
time?
my God. Oh, my
I mean, what
God.
you expect him to say, Carl?
15, Steve?
Hell yeah, all these used ass cars.
So it's been downhill ever since 15? You haven't been happy. Do
you hear yourself?
All these used ass cars breaking down.
Pre-owned in
All
the
this
building,
damn
baby.
My cars is
on this
working.
hill.
My cars is working fine.
All right, Jay, what was your happiest time?
Okay, I have to agree with Steve. I am very happy at this point in my life to be able
Good. Oh, that's
to
great.
leave,
That's a
to
great
leave a
answer.
good job and get a gooder job.
Gooder.
Yeah, gooder
Gooder.
job. But
Better.
the happiest time was when, I tell you, when my mom was alive and I could share what I was doing with her.
Oh,
And I still talk to my mom every day. I'm praying she don't talk back, okay?
No, you don't.
No, don't talk back to me. No. But I miss talking to her because I would talk to her every morning before I would go to work. And she would say, I said, I'm going to work. She said, get him. And I said, I got him. And I miss that. I really miss that.
Aww.
So this
You
is
getting
really
them, baby.
Yeah.
You getting them.
Yeah. This is pretty happy. Yeah, this-
Junior?
What, my happy time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now. How y'all
As
even
we
ask me? I already knew that was obvious. So you
It's a
didn't have to ask
rhetorical
me.
question for you, Junior.
When the happy time? Right now.
What
Well,
you say,
Judy,
you
let
thought
me
we
ask-
was gonna skip you?
Yeah, just get me because y'all already know. This is my happy time. I got 2 great jobs.
Yeah.
What?
It's great to have these
Okay,
jobs,
that's
man.
your
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
That's your career you got
Yeah.
going well. What? Anything else in your life?
That's all I need. I don't need nothing else. Look, I ain't married. I ain't got no kids. I'm fine. You ain't got to check on me. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I ain't got to argue with nobody. I come home, it's quiet.
But then you say, I'm confused. I thought you were, looking for someone in your life to
I
share
am
it
looking
with.
for that, right now. But right now, I'm happy where I'm at right now.
Even if you don't have nobody.
Back to the
All right.
You can turn me down all you want. When I walk away, still got everything.
That boy sounds still
You know what? You ain't even been to court yet for
Ain't been to
nothing.
court for nothing.
You haven't divided your stuff or nothing.
I ain't had to divide nothing. I've said you can get out. I have said that. Oh, well, you can get out of here then.
But you ain't been put out.
You been put out.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been put out before.
Yeah,
Dog.
Yeah.
That was when the struggle was. I was unhappy. And when
Struggle
was real? Yeah,
What'd
when
they
she,
say, Junior? What'd she say?
I think it's time for you to leave. I ain't got nowhere to go. That's all right. That ain't my
Is it
problem.
always said in a low tone?
Low tone.
Why
always
does it go
is,
through?
dog.
How it go?
I think it's time for you to leave.
It's not you, it's me.
And I grabbed
I
that.
hate that. I hate that.
Yes.
Man, when she
You know what? I've been put out my own apartment one time. I'm like, how does this happen?
Get your sugar honey iced
Get
tea
your
and get
shit
out.
out of
to the left, to the left.
That's my place.
Have you ever been put out, Steve?
Hell yeah. Put out.
What happened?
Yeah.
I've been put out, evicted, locked out, asked to leave, threatened. Clothes been on the tree line.
Ooh. Isn't it?
I think that's
Oh,
why you guys are such great comedians because
'Cause we've
you've
been
been
through
through so
something,
much.
right?
Yeah, you've
Gotta
been
go
through so
through
much.
something.
Let me tell you something, Shirley. It's hard to pack when the police said,
Could you hurry up and pack your stuff, sir?
Okay,
You can't
all
even
right.
remember where your
Dude, right now,
So we need you to leave the premises right now.
I'm getting things together.
Sir, we need you to step away from the apartment.
I'm just trying to get some things.
But it's my
This is
apartment.
my place.
Don't make me tase you, sir. Don't make me tase you.
Don't make me tell you. Don't make me tell you, sir.
Oh, God. We gotta get to the letter.
All right, here we go. Buckle up and taser tight. We got it for you. Strawberry letter.
Subject, I already know this is wrong, but dear Steve, you are like the Dr. Phil of radio, and sometimes people just need to hear the raw truth about themselves in order to understand. With that being said, here is my little story.
Cool.
I'm in a relationship with a good man. You know the kind women always are talking about, wishing they could meet. However, he is insecure. And he has good reason to be, because I have cheated on him on several occasions. Now we are in a serious relationship and plan to get married next winter. And I have sworn off most mischievous behavior, mainly because we moved in together and he's a cop with a gun, but also because the other man was out of the country. Now he's back, and I've been thinking.
Boo!
Since I'm not married yet, I am considering having a fling for the last time with this other man. In case you're wondering, this other man is younger and firmer and much more aggressive and exciting in a lusty and animal-intensified, heated, and passionate kind of way. And that's how he makes me feel just by looking at him. I've been avoiding contact with him because I am torn between my loyalty for my significant other and desire for this young man. Steve, what do you think I should or shouldn't do? You know, this is one of those real hot, juicy letters, you know. You start off by saying, I already know this is wrong, but... Okay, I got that, you know, sometimes we get caught up and it's real hard to get out of a situation. I got that. I got that, you know, you're getting your freak on with this young, firm, aggressive man. I got that too. But have you thought about your real man at all? Have you given him any kind of thought? You never once mentioned love in your letter. You never once mentioned if he was abusive or unattentive or anything. I think, though, I know why you didn't mention love. Simple. You don't love him. You're cheating on him, even though you've set a wedding date. You say he's a good man, but he's insecure. Well, have you thought about that maybe your cheating is the reason he's insecure? I just think that's your out right there if you need one. I think you really need to check yourself because you are definitely not ready for marriage. That's a good man.
She just wants that koala bear thing. That's all.
Yeah.
Come back. I got it for you. I got it for you when we come back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve, with part 2 of your response to today's strawberry letter.
Subject, I already know this is wrong, but dear Steve, you are like the Dr. Phil of radio, and sometimes people just need to hear the raw truth about themselves in order to understand. With that being said, here's my little story. Okay, cool. Now, with that being said, right there,
You say what you want to say.
Please understand. That's how I address these letters anyhow. So I just appreciate the woman doing like this. Now she ain't put a name on it, but that's cool. I am in a relationship with a good man. You know the kind women are always talking about, wishing they could meet. However, he is insecure, and he has good reason to be because I have cheated on him on several occasions. Now we are in a serious relationship and plan to get married next winter, and I have sworn off most mischievous behavior, mainly because we moved in together and he's a cop with a gun, but also because the other man was out of the country. Now he's back, and I've been thinking. Since I'm not married yet, I'm considering having a fling for the last time with this other man. In case you are wondering, this other man is younger and firmer and much more aggressive and exciting in a lusty and animal-intensified, heated and passionate kind of way. And that's how he makes me feel just by looking at him. I have been avoiding contact with him because I am torn between my loyalty for my significant other and desire for this young man. Steve, Here we go. What do you think I should or shouldn't do?
She asked you this.
Here we go. First of all, let's get to the crux of the matter right here.
All right.
You say you got a good man, the kind women always want and talk about. But he is insecure. No, lady. See, he's insecure now. He wasn't an insecure person. He's not an insecure person. You created the insecurity because you cheated on him several times.
Right there.
Now, since we talking about he insecure now, what that make you? You cheated on this man on several occasions. I'm going to assume by another line in this letter, and let me find it yet right here. You said, I have sworn off most mischievous behavior, mainly because we moved in together and he's a cop with a gun. Hold up. So what that makes me think is, you sworn off most mischievous. That means you still tripping. You've not only cheated on him several times, you still tripping.
Come on.
Because the woman who will tell you I've sworn off most in capital letters mischievous behavior means she's still doing something mischievous. The one you choosing to tell us about is the dude that's out the country and just came back. But it's some other stuff since you've been dating the police officer that you ain't put in your little stank letter. So now let me tell you about yourself since you asked me.
Get it, Steve.
You said some stuff in this letter. Since you ain't married, you're considering another fling for the last time. He's firmer, more aggressive and exciting with a lusty and animal intensified and heated, passionate kind of way. You got a cop. You can put some excitement in your relationship. He got handcuffs. He got mace. He got sticks. He got all kinds of stuff. You looking to spruce up a relationship, you got a police officer.
Bulletproof vest?
Hell, you can get that bulletproof vest, that damn mace, and you can work wonders in the bedroom. Get that mask on. You won't even know who you with. You can act like he the young boy if you wanted to. But see, do you know how many women you would have caught me with? See, I'd have turned it back around on you, but you got a good man. The kind that women always talking about. The problem is you don't deserve this man's love because you trifling. And then you said a line in the line, this line in here that really messed me up. I am torn between my loyalty for my significant other and desire for this young man. Let's take the word loyalty out of that because, see, loyalty is never up for question. And the reason you torn with your loyalty is because you ain't a loyal type person. You don't have loyal qualities. You've already cheated on the man several times, and you ain't sworn off but most of your mischievous behavior. And now that big boy back in town, you thinking about hooking up with him. So let's take loyalty out the letter because you ain't got loyalty tendencies. You don't have the makeup of a loyal person. See, I'm a loyal friend to my friends. That means I never betray them under no circumstances. If your girl come to me, she can't step to me because you my boy and I love you and I'm loyal to you. You don't have loyal tendencies. That's your problem. And the other reason you consider it because you weak. Weakness in a relationship can be miscued for triflingness. You is a trifling woman who don't deserve this type of good man. It's women like you who get good men and throw them away. Now, let me ask you this here. Men, when they do this, they call dogs. So the only thing I have left for you is, as a female doing this, you must be a dog too. But if a man does this, he a dog. So now let me square you up on this last thing.
Do you dissect this like this?
Because this is trifling.
Tommy, it's a gift.
And not only, you are a stank one. See, because you meet what every woman is looking for, a good man. Then when you get him, you tripping with him.
All right, Steve, we gotta go. Email us or Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at My Girl Shirley. And don't forget, coming up this Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, join me for the Strawberry Letter Live After Show on Facebook. Remember that. You can reach me at My Girl Shirley. Find me at Shirley Strawberry Live on Facebook. Okay, switching gears now. You've ever wanted to know more about Tracy Ellis Ross?
Okay.
From Blackish.
I love her.
Yeah, from Blackish,
her.
Rainbow
Okay.
on Blackish. Well, you're in luck. Vogue has featured her in the latest episode of 73 Questions. When Tracy Ellis Ross was asked whom she'd like to do a love scene with, she said, I'm going to make it a threesome. Rihanna, and James Dean and me, of course. And if she has her way, it'll happen between 3 and 6:30 p.m. The way she
In the
sees
middle of the
it,
day, you want to see it. She want to see it.
the way she sees it, everything good should happen at that time. Naps, baths, drinks, and sex. Okay?
I hear you, girl.
Yeah.
You said Rihanna?
She ain't in your threesome, Jay? Rihanna ain't in yours?
No.
What's
Who's
your
in your
threesome?
threesome?
Esther Rose.
Florida.
Lord, yeah. Don't fall short on the damn now. Don't
I know George Wilder's mama in here somewhere.
If she's in it, that's what you call a ninesome, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, y'all know what's happening today. You do know what's happening today, don't you?
What?
What's that, man?
Def Comedy Jam
Yes, Lord.
25th, baby. It's happening
I
today.
can't wait.
All right,
Yeah.
Netflix, baby. This is y'all got to know. This is where it all jumped off. This is where they became legends, where they became stars. If you were not around back in the day, you need to make sure you check out Netflix today. Def Comedy Jam, 25th anniversary. Oh my God, the list goes on and on. Bill Bellamy, Martin Lawrence, my uncle, Cedric the Entertainer, J. Anthony Brown, D.L. Hughley in the building, Kevin Hart. And you do not want to miss it. If you miss my
Dave
uncle's...
Chappelle, The Rock, man. Hard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man.
Joe Torre, Cheryl
Torre.
Underwood,
Joe
Eddie
T.
Griffith.
Those were
Eddie Griffin.
those were memorable comedy sets that people would
Man,
quote. They would quote.
Every Monday at school.
Yeah, they would
No,
quote
Jay,
what you did.
I still know the quotes.
Yeah.
I still know them. Here's Uncle Steve if you missed it. This right here, white people who get drunk.
So I'm going to tell you something white folks do that you never really knew about. Here's what white folks do. They get a bunch of them together and they get in a car. Then they drive to a bar and they go in there and they start drinking. Well, they leave that bar, they get in their car again and they drive to another bar. Now they get drunk in that bar, but they don't stop there. They get their drunk ass back in the car and they drive to another bar. Now they drunk as hell. Then they drive home and one of them throw up in the other one's car.
Yeah.
Then they go to work the next morning and say, they had a great f***ing time. It's delicious. Tommy puked in the f***ing car. That's where we draw the line right there. You better not throw up in a black person ride. Oh, the party is over with. Oh, ain't no more good ass time when you vomit in a brother's ride. You better not look like your ass is fitting to vomit in the ride. Soon as we see that wind gathering up in your jaws. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What the f*** you doing? Cause you better not throw, don't you throw me like a, get the f*** out. Get your ass out the car.
All right, check this out.
We were there for each other's, man. I remember that. Yeah.
You remember that with I love it when he was talking about the vomiting Tommy.
Oh yeah.
I had really forgot that I did that on Def Jam, to be honest with you.
Okay, but hold on. Jan, do you remember the Kool-Aid joke?
I make Kool-Aid for my fam. Do I remember it?
Here it is, right? Here's the Kool-Aid joke.
When a commercial, the lady was on there, she'd come on the radio, she'd go, who drunk all the Kool-Aid? Remember that? And the little girl would go, Daddy drunk all the Kool-Aid. And this woman would start singing, right? I make Kool-Aid for my family. I make picture after picture. I make Kool-Aid for my family. I'm like, whoa, what goddamn house is this? You know, cause hey, I've been in the house when they run out of Kool-Aid. Oh, don't be no singing. Oh, people go into Kool-Aid shot. Oh, God. What lazy drunk all the Kool-Aid? They ain't even swallowing that
I remember. I remember like, Steve, you remember yours? I remember like it was, I can still, when you think about it, you can still see the crowd reaction to the jokes that you tell. It was just like, it was memorable, man.
Them after I hear them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was memorable.
Just a lot of years, man.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes in between that, man. A lot of sets. A lot of, man, it's hard to remember all of it. I really do like that joke I told. I don't even know where I came up with it at.
It was good, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all had the best host in the world, though. I think Martin Lawrence.
Martin set it up for you, man.
Yes.
It was nobody better.
No.
He's the best mimicker.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you what I learned. Martin Lawrence was the best mimicker. He could mimic somebody's walk, mimic a lady, a man, everything. The most talented of all of us out of the Def Jam, the most multifaceted, I thought was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I thought because Fox could act, this boy could play, this boy could sing, and he could tell jokes. I just thought that Jamie Foxx from that era of all of us was the most multifaceted, most talented guy I've ever seen, man. Jamie Foxx is so, and he does impression.
Yeah.
This dude is so
he was
gifted.
Still is. You're right. But
Man,
Jamie
Foxx,
Jamie came to L.A. to sing. He didn't come to do stand up.
That's right.
Really?
He actually came to L.A. to be a singer.
That's so right.
To further his singing career. But he was amazing, man. He still
that
is.
dude,
And
man.
still is.
Right, you're right.
Still is.
No, man, Jamie Foxx is like amazingly gifted, man.
And Tommy, I'd have to give it to Tommy Davidson too. Definitely.
Yes.
Oh,
Another one.
Tommy
Yeah.
Davis.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Ooh, off the chain.
Dog, Tommy Davidson was hysterical, man.
That boy
He
talented.
was.
Man,
Oh, that
he
boy
did
there?
one joke. I was in the back of Def Jam screaming. And it wasn't even talking. He just turned around and said, "This how you look when you finna steal something." And he turned his back to the crowd and did the way a dude look when he finna steal. Def Jam was tearing the place up. He wasn't talking. It was just his head motions and body language. And Doc, he looked like he finna steal something.
But you know what? You know what else was so good about it? It was the first time, really, a black America got a chance to see black comedians because they didn't know we exist. I mean, the rest of the world didn't know we existed. They were
That's true.
I was playing white clubs. But Def Jam changed the game, man. It
man.
really did.
Do
It
you know
allowed blacks to
urban
work
comedy is
together
what keeps the
for the
club
first
open?
time.
All right. We'll be watching it.
Don't miss the hilarious Def Comedy Jam 25 special is coming on today. Netflix. Yeah.
Watch out there now.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The new fall TV season is upon us, and apparently a lot of folks just can't seem to watch their favorite programs without having snacks to get them through it. The average American watches about 11 hours and 23 minutes of TV a week, with 96% of those people admitting they like to have a snack while doing so. Now, popcorn is the preferred snack for both fantasy shows like like Game of Thrones. We love us some popcorn. While emotional dramas like This Is Us, Tommy, pairs us better with ice cream.
I love This Is Us.
Interesting. Yeah, This Is Us is a
So
great
good.
show. It
That
really,
is so
really
good.
is. Chips are the go-to snack for reality shows, Carla.
Okay. True.
Uh-huh. All right, now let's start with you, Steve.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
I got a new doctor, right?
Yeah.
My new doctor told me I can't have gluten anymore, which I'm okay. I'm not supposed to eat gluten.
Be quiet.
I'm not supposed to eat it. The hell you mean ever? I ain't supposed to eat it, Tommy.
Okay.
Damn, it ain't
Why
that
are you
big a
getting
deal.
mad?
All right. No gluten then. Okay.
But he told me you can't have any cow's milk. I said, okay, I don't drink milk. No, I drink mostly almond milk. And he said, that includes cheese. I said, well, I miss cheese, but I can eat vegan cheese. That ain't bad.
Here it comes.
Put it in there. And he said, no more ice cream.
That's
So I
it.
quit talking. You know, he said, Mr. Harvey, did you understand what I said? I said, hey, my man, listen to me. I'm going to go along with the no more cows milk. I got you. Ain't no problem. We can kill this gluten, whatever. I don't even know what that is. But we can kill that. Let me tell you what ain't going to happen. We not fitting to not eat no more damn.
We not finished.
He said, well, Mr. Harvey, it's my recommendation for health purposes. I said, hey, my man. I've been eating ice cream all my life. I feel pretty good. I look fairly decent for somebody that's 60 that's been eating ice cream his whole damn life. I'm not going to quit eating ice cream. You feel better. No, I feel best when I'm eating.
Yes.
What does the ice cream do to you?
It's a joy. Yeah, it's a joy. It's a feeling, man. I mean, it really is.
No, I'm talking about from the doctor's perspective.
No, I'm not supposed to have dairy. I don't know. You know, he says because of my sinus condition and allergies, that would create mucus in me. And to avoid it, it's best to stay away from all dairy products. And I just stayed away from it. I haven't had any. You know, I drink almond milk. I'm okay with that. You know, I use water in my protein drinks mostly. So, you know, I'm cool with that. I just, you know, I ain't like him.
I just walk around a bunch of
just ain't like him.
Steve, shut up, Tommy. Just snotty nose.
I'd rather just walk around with tissue paper. I'm going to have my ice cream.
Yeah, it's something about ice cream. No, I was going to say, I was thinking it was because you were lactose intolerant or something. I was going to ask
if
you about.
I am, I'm going to eat ice cream.
I know.
I might be. The hell, I don't know.
You know what? I can do you with doing less ice cream, but you gotta have ice cream in your life.
What's your ice cream, Steve? What's your ice cream?
Damn near all of them, JB. I ain't never really had no ice cream I didn't like.
Ain't no flavor.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
What's your favorite flavor?
You know, I like French vanilla. I love butter pecan. I like Neapolitan. I like cookie dough. I like mint chocolate chip. I like chocolate chip cookie dough. I like Rocky Road. I like praline.
Butter pecan.
Black walnut.
Now, do you do a pint? Are you eating a pint or like a
pint and up?
Oh, what's that? I mean, hold on, man.
Are you eating half a gallon, Steve?
Man, hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you. I've had one sitting eating a half a gallon of ice cream. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, set that through a game and finished that whole damn half gallon.
That's a lot of ice cream.
That's a lot of
That's a lot of ice
cream. It's a lot of ice cream. And
I don't have a problem with
I mean, look, man, when I hear a person say that they drink a 6-pack of beer, that astonishes me, man.
Yeah.
I've had people go, man, I've had about 8 beers. 8?
That's a lot. Yeah.
So how the hell you can't see a half gallon of ice cream? It tastes better than beer.
You can't see me eat.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I had a beer once in my life. Once. Stroh's beer. I ain't drank beer since. I tried an O'Doul's non-alcoholic beer
I
at
love
a golf tournament a few years ago.
I don't like it.
Man, I almost spit up again. Beer is not for me. I know people who love beer, but I don't care for beer.
Do they have like diabetic ice cream for you, Jay? If you like,
I just don't even try it, Shirley, because the mucus that built is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what is wrong with him? No, I can't.
I don't know.
No.
That's what's wrong. You ain't had ice cream.
I can't do it.
What, Tommy?
That's what's wrong with you. He ain't had no ice cream. Let me tell you something. I can't go a week without one of them Haagen-Dazs bars that's chocolate with them nuts in it. Oh, my God.
So you love ice cream.
Oh, I love
Shirley, you like ice cream?
Hold on. Wait, whoa. Back up. Tommy, you can't go a week without one?
Yeah, I got to have one. I hide them from my
interesting
kids.
guy. You know, you can't go a week without a Haagen-Dazs. You can't live your life all of a sudden without caviar.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
This is pretty impressive, Tommy, because I don't know how you get up there and get that ice cream off that ice cream truck.
I take him out there, Junior.
Oh, okay. I knew somebody had to be with him.
I used to get him a little stuff out there. Yeah.
I know he went out there by himself.
It ain't matter what he pointed out, he got a popsicle. Give a damn. Popsicles is liquor. You can quit pointing over there, all them ice cream sandwiches and all that. Your punk ass finna get this popsicle.
And there's nothing to substitute ice cream. No. I'm sorry.
Ice cream makes everything better, right?
There's nothing to substitute it.
It does. It makes
hospital.
Man,
you know, it's amazing when you give it to a kid, like if they're clowning or acting up, you give them some ice cream, man, that shut all that down, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
They're
shuts
crying
it down.
and all that. You give them some ice cream?
It's one of the great foods of all time. Ice
Yes,
cream.
it is, sir. All right, we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, have you guys ever worked with someone? We all work together, so listen to this. Have you ever worked with someone and found out that he or she was making more money than you?
Somebody every day, they make more money than you. What the hell are you talking about?
Is that a question, really? All right, if so, you know there's no worse feeling.
What are we talking about?
I have no idea why this is coming.
You immediately want to rush into your boss's office, he just so happens to be the boss, and ask for a comparable raise. Now, this is according to an article in a womenshealth.com on their website. You should first research why your coworker makes more money and see if your pay is below market rate. Then go in and negotiate with your boss by pulling together your accomplishments since being on the staff.
That is it.
Okay, that's how you get a raise, okay, if you find out someone's making more than you.
Okay, that's good advice.
Yeah. Do not say you got it. That's not a good phrase to use when you want to raise. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Talking to your boss.
When you talk to your boss.
Got you, Jay, meaning that.
I wonder, why do you need a raise? Because you got it.
You got it.
No, you're right, Jay.
Okay.
Don't point out stuff they are buying for themselves if you want to raise. I see you coming here with a new suit every day. How come? What I need to know is how come. That's not a good point. Don't go there.
Look at the car you drive.
Look at the car you drive. And I'm on the bus. Don't go there with that. Bring out your accomplishments. What do you bring to this company as to why you want more money? That's
okay.
When I found out how much more Steve was making than me, that upset me.
So what did you do about it?
I didn't do a damn thing. Who am I complaining to? Him? Who am I complaining to? Him?
Did you go ask Steve for a raise?
That didn't last long, did it?
That didn't last long.
Tommy,
Steve, as CEO, though.
I have been at this a lot longer than you. I've been in this business longer than you. I've had more failures than you. So therefore, Tommy,
you finna talk about Papa Ray? Is that what you finna
see,
John, he wasn't going there.
About that right there.
He wasn't.
Papa
But
Ray
since you brought
was
it
a
up,
fine piece of theater.
since you brought it up,
Back to the job day. Back to the raises. Come on.
I want to talk about Papa Ray.
I just been out here longer than you, John.
But you got like 2 or 3 more zeros than me, though. I mean, it's an extreme amount.
2 or 3.
You got some zeros.
Well, you know what? I look at it this way.
No, Tommy, excuse me. Hold on one second. No, Tommy.
You got 4?
What you're referring to is commas.
Well,
commas. The commas.
That's what I mean.
That's what I was
The
laughing
commas
at.
are powerful.
You worry about zeros.
Tommy, don't worry about them zeros. It's them commas.
You gotta get them commas.
It's them damn commas, boy. That's where your money is. Your money ain't in them zeros. Your money's is in commas.
Where the comma go? You learned that in school, didn't you? No, no, the comma go right here.
Hey, man, when you sit up around some rich people and listen to them talk, they ain't got nothing to do with no damn zeros. I heard the comma conversation. I went, gotta upgrade.
Man.
Well, I look at it like this. The more you make, that means we still making. So you know what I'm talking about? I'm looking at it like that. So thank you for keep making it, because we making it.
Exactly. The more he's here, the more we're here.
Yeah. And
Okay, guys, can I ask you a question? How much time we got? 10
seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to do it on the next break.
All right, we'll be back, and Steve has a question for us when we come back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, you said you had a question for us?
Okay, guys, now this is a real question, and I want you all to answer the question seriously, Jay. Tommy.
Junior, too?
I'm going to answer
Junior.
I'm going to answer for real.
I want a real answer. This is non-jokes. I have a lot of people listening. Let's play a little game here. This is a very, very motivational moment right here. The Bible is true, right? And we all are believers in that. So we all know, clearly everybody on this show understands this. So here's what I'm thinking. And vision boards really do work. And dream boards really do work, because it's a scripture, Habakkuk 2:2. says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. All right, I'm going to give each one of you a different amount of money. And I want you to tell me seriously what you would do with that amount of money. Junior.
Okay.
$2 million cash right now. What would you do?
I would set my nephew up. His conditions and stuff like that for his life. And he's not as fast as other children as learning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how much would you donate to that out of the $2 million?
$1 million.
Okay, $1 million. Okay, now you got the other $1 million. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna buy my home.
You gonna buy your place?
I want to own a home. I really do.
There you go. Carla Farrell.
Yes.
$5 million. What do you do?
I would set my daughter up her college fund.
Okay.
I would donate some money to my church. I love my church and charity. And the rest.
How much you donating to the church?
I probably would donate maybe $250,000 to my church. And another $250,000 to breast cancer and awareness. And the rest, I'm a ball.
Ball ain't gonna be up in there.
Okay, Carla. Okay, what's the ball portion that you gonna do?
Okay, let me subtract. I said 500 from the church.
Carry that one.
Yeah.
That leaves me
you
with
spent
$4
$1 million already. You done spent $1 million. Don't worry about it.
So I have $4 million left.
Yeah.
Pay off my bills.
All that's done. Your bills is paid off in $1 million.
Okay. So I have $4 million.
Yeah, you got $4 million left.
I'm gonna be kicking it.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
J. Anthony Brown.
Yes. How much I got?
You have $20 million.
Why you get so much?
My God. Because I see what he's saying. There will be so many white women.
Hey, Jay, I told your ass.
I'm going to take care of all my grandkids and all my kids. I'm $1 million apiece. I'm going to give them $1 million apiece. And then I'm going to set aside.
How many is that, Jay?
I got 3 kids, but I got like 10 grandkids. They're not going to get $1 million.
Oh.
They're going to have to split that up. It's between all 9 of them.
Yeah.
$1 million, 100,000.
Okay, but you're going to give the kids the $1 million apiece.
Yeah, kids $1 million apiece. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to set aside another $1 million for the kids because they're going to blow that, okay?
Quickly.
They're going to run through that real quick. And then the next thing I know I want to do, I would love to have me an apartment in New York City, Times Square. Oh, my God. Man, yes.
Yeah.
Right where all the action is.
I love I love to go into the theater. I love New York, man.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool. You could do that. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more. We're going to dream a little bit, y'all. Y'all dream a
I
little
love
bit.
it. I love it. Yes.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go with just one more thing.
Okay,
Steve, you have
finish
started
up the
something.
conversation. I want because this is how you get things in life. You have to dream. You have to set really high goals. My father always told me, said, aim for the moon. In case you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. He used to say that to me all the time. So I learned how to aim extremely high.
Okay.
But man, God will give you high stuff. But you got to ask for it. Okay, so I got Jay's listed, 20 million. We are now on over to Shirley.
Ooh, how much?
Shirley.
How much she get?
Yes.
You have, Shirley, $15 million. What do you do? Go now.
Oh my God. Okay. I am. Oh my God. All right. I got to tithe. I have to absolutely tithe. I have to tithe. I got to. Yeah.
1.5.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
I have to tithe. I have to. I have to put God first. I have
To
to.
one church?
Or you gonna
Well,
spread it
you know,
around?
yeah, I can. However, I'm going to tithe either to my one church. I have cousins that have churches. I'll do that.
You gotta
Yeah, I don't have a
spread it
problem with that at all. I will tithe because I get to keep 90%. I'm cool with it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
you
buy
got it.
some.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
All
buy
right.
some real estate. I gotta buy some real estate. Some homes, some property, some rental properties. Got to do that.
Okay, how much you gonna spend? You got 15 million. How much you spend?
On what, real estate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Probably about $5 million, somewhere along in there, depending on where I buy it. If I buy it in LA, $5 million might give me a two-bedroom apartment, two-bedroom condo.
All right, you got $8.5 million left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna invest some. I'm definitely gonna invest.
What do you mean invest? You just bought the real estate property. What are you talking about now?
Yeah, I'm gonna invest some more, probably in the stock market or something. I gotta take some risks. I'm going to invest in the stock market. And I'm going to buy some shoes. Yeah. Wait, I do have a child. Wait.
Just thought of
She just called me 5 minutes ago, asked me for $200. Oh, yeah, I'll take care of her, too. Take care of my family, of course. I'll take care of my family. How much does she get?
How much you give her?
Well, I'm going to leave a trust. I have $8.5 million left. I'll leave her $3 million.
That's good.
$3 million.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll leave her about $3 million.
All right, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You have $50 million. What do you do?
$25 million. We finna shoot a hell of a movie. I'm finna get every star I can think of.
That's
I'm
good.
shooting out because I know it's gonna produce some more money.
Right. That's good.
What?
Well, you won't get every star.
You can't get no whole lot of stars at 25 million.
Well, see, no, I didn't figure this out. See, what you want to do is you want to get them where they come in and shoot their stuff in one day. These is cameos. Come in, shoot it, get them out. You can get them.
Can't get cameo with just 25
The group cameo.
This finna be another damn Who Stole Papa Raymond. I'll be damned.
The movie.
First of all, hold on. First of all, okay, Tommy. I cannot, as your uncle and advisor.
Let me shoot a $25 million?
No, I cannot let you shoot a $25 million movie, man. Are you crazy? Dog, if you lost your
get that right back.
mind,
we're going to get that right back.
Dog, Tyler ain't shot a movie for $25 million. You know how much money that man got? The hell you doing with a $25 million movie?
Tyler gonna be in the movie.
Well, he is dreaming. Let him dream.
All right, go ahead, man. All right. I mean, you got $25 million movie. All right, you got 25 left.
And it ain't gonna take but a couple $1 million pay off bills and houses and stuff like that. I pay that off. Okay, so if you want me to truthfully be serious, I'm gonna give my wife and kids some money because I'm finna lose. That's accepted. If I get 50, let me go ahead and fess up and get these people some money, man, and let them go on about their life, man.
These people, your family.
By the time I get 50 million, that's these people. That's what they are.
Oh my God.
That's what they are at that point. They just these people.
My God.
Jay, get your friend.
Oh
okay.
my God.
Give me a figure to ask me what I'll do.
Give him $100 million. What you do?
$1 billion.
All that go in the bank.
$1 billion. $1 billion.
That's not some shit.
$1 billion?
$1 billion with a B.
Spanky brand new G650, 70 million, right off the
Don't nobody know.
What?
Wait a minute.
Got a car?
Whoa, that's a plane.
Gulfstream 650, top of the line. I'm going to the front of the list because you got to get in line to get them. I'm going right to the front, buy the number one slot. I'm going to give me a brand new 650, never been ridden in, touched. I'm going to redo it. It's going to be boss. I'm going to put about 75 million on it. Got me a plane. I'm going to take 500 million. Set it right on off to the side. Ain't going to touch it. Ain't going to look at it. I'm going to put it somewhere where I can get 10% interest on it. That 500 million going to give me $50 million a year to live on. I'm pimping. 500 million. And the rest of that damn money, cut on Instagram, the lady loves couture, and watch her ass shine. Watch her do her damn thing.
Like her
yachts, boats, all that action camera, and I'm going on Instagram and all my social media for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row to respond to everybody, and then I'm going to shut it all off. Ain't going to be no more nothing, because when I get through F you and who all I want to F you, there won't be no need for me. Oh, trust and believe. When I get ready to go out, Shirley, 3 days I'm going on social media to respond to everything everybody ever said about me.
And get it all out the way.
And I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm going to let you have it.
Take us home, Steve. Take us home.
Ladies and gentlemen, dreams are the beginning of everything. Do some dreaming today. Y'all have a great weekend.
It's Tuesday.
If you got $1 billion, it be anything you want to say.
Yeah, it can.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharvey.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.